Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath pre-patch and our Human Paladin. Today we are taking things into Stranglethorn. I did run around and turn in a few quests that we had outstanding in Ironforge and in Stormwind, and I finished the quest for the Mountain Lions and Hulking Mountain Lions in South Shore on my own and turned that in before I went to do anything else. Really wanted to get us into Stranglethorn without spending too much more time right now in Alterac or Hillsbred. We will be going back to do a lot of the stuff up in Alterac Mountains, which we can do at a bit of a higher level. But we need to get started on stuff in Stranglethorn because the intro quests there are like level 30 to 32. And it would be really nice to get that stuff done before it goes gray, which it will in a couple of levels. Let's head. I feel like we took a wrong turn somewhere. Maybe not, maybe we just keep going. But yeah, we also picked up a quest for Razorfen Downs, which we haven't done Razorfen Downs. I don't have any flight points, like, really on that side of the world beyond Ashenvale. So, I don't know if we'll be able to get that one done. We could always pop ourselves into the queue. I hate putting myself in the queue as a tank and not being able to be one of the people headed out there to summon. And I just don't think there's like any conceivable way we could do that. We would have to take the Stormwind boat to Darkshore, and then from Darkshore we could fly into the middle of Ashenvale, and then we'd have to run it all the way from Ashenvale. It wouldn't be impossible. We could probably grab the Ratchet flight point, but we just don't have that stuff right now, and I don't want to spend a ton of time running around Kalimdor if we don't actually have to do that. And I don't think that we do. So we'll see. I might decide to do it. Maybe we'll throw ourselves in the queue as heals or DPS. And see if we can find a group that's already out there ready to summon at some point. Also picked up a quest for Oldemon. We're going to keep our eye on that one. We're going to do Oldemon as soon as we can. So if I'm looking at Oldemon, if I'm looking at loot, we're looking at level 40, so yeah. We'll go in there at level 40. That should be a good time. Alright, picking things up here. Let's grab the new flight point. It's nice to have.
Need help?
Second Rebellion. We're fighting a losing battle with Colonel Curzon. Not only is he a brilliant tactician, he outnumbers us at least 10 to 1. So they want us to go kill some jungle fighters.
What can I do for you?
And collect medicine pouches.
Have a good one.
While we're at it off the same guys.
Well met.
Krazik, or Caleb here, wants us to go down to Booty Bay.
For the Alliance.
To have a crock pot or something repaired for him. It's kind of like just a little breadcrumb to get us to go down to Booty Bay.
Be careful.
And that's all that we have up here. There is a guy that wanders around with a little quest. He kind of paths back and forth, I think. And, I don't know where he's at right now. I've never actually been able to get the quest from him. We found him one time, and then he took off and launched into some kind of event, and we weren't able to pick up the quest. Let's see if he's over here. Yeah, he's certainly not here. And who knows where the heck he could be. Before we do anything else, we need to go over to the Nessingwary camp. I don't think this is a great idea. Oh, they won't attack us. Okay, perfect. I thought that was going to be an aggressive horde enemy, but it wasn't. It was a passive horde enemy. Just like tempting us to attack it and get obliterated.
Hi.
Welcome to the jungle.
Safe travels.
Go talk to
Great to
Nessingwary.
meet you.
So we'll grab all the masteries. Raptor,
Hey there. Farewell.
Tiger,
King's honor, friend.
Panther. We're not going to do the Green Hills of Stranglethorn, so stop asking me. Just kidding, nobody ever asks. Everybody basically knows that I'm not going to do it at this point. And let's get right into things here. If we can find multiple enemies, that would be ideal. But, you know, I did train also. We got a bunch of stuff. We got new ranks of Blessing of Might. We got Divine Shield, which is a new ability for us. Divine Shield protects us from all damage for 12 seconds, but reduces all the damage that we deal. So, could be good for tanking. I've gone ahead and put Divine Protection here on 4 and moved Divine Shield up here to our Shift button because that's on a little bit of a longer cooldown. Is Stranglethorn going to be completely and utterly farmed out? It's possible. It's always a possibility. I think if we could cross over the river, we can start hunting panthers first and maybe get those out of the way. Some of this stuff here can get hard to find, especially if there's lots of players online. I'm sure it's just going to be maxed out at 50, yep. Always kind of a bottleneck area where lots of people spend lots of time. So starting off here can be a little bit rough. I hope it doesn't hold us back too much. But by the looks of things, it really might. Yeah, there's a panther here. If we can make any progress at all, I'll be happy. I don't really want to start working on the curs and stuff. But I'm going to grab this box. I'd grab fighters. We need fighters for the kill quest. I don't really care about the medicine men right now. Not really looking to get into that yet. I want to finish up the first round of the cats, the raptors, and get that done before anything else, since that's the lowest quest that we have to do here. We also need to get down to Booty Bay after that and pick up some of the low-level questing down there and grab the flight point as well. So we're going to do the first round of creatures, and then we're going to head down to Booty Bay. The taunt having such a long range is a great opener. It has pulled us many mobs that we might not have gotten if we had to get in a range to use a judgment. This is definitely a part of the questing where it can sometimes feel like we're just running circles. And that's because we kind of are. The first couple are always the hardest to get through, to find. Once you get into like the more adult tigers and raptors, they're a little bit more numerous, a little bit easier to farm. But for some reason the intro ones are always kind of farmed out. I like to do the panthers first because historically I've had a harder time finding them. That might be a little too loud. Sometimes when I listen to things back, I feel like the music is not quite as high as I want it to be, but I do worry about it getting too loud, so we'll boost it up a little bit. You guys let me know if the sound effects or the music get to be too much. I've been trying to remount too fast for the game's liking. It keeps telling us instantly that we are still in combat when we are definitely not still in combat. It's kind of weird. We've definitely killed it and looted it. And then we go to mount and we get a "you are still in combat" message. Guess I'm just a little too quick on the draw for the game's liking. A gold vein? Yeah, we can't do that. I have to go back and work on... I have to work on mining very badly. It might be something that we have to go back and do. Yeah, I might have to get to 70 and then just go back and do it then. It's not usually something I like to do, but it might be easier for me to do that in my spare time if we're already just... If the leveling journey is done, then it might be easier for me to level that up. Blacksmithing is going to take a lot of work, as you guys kind of like warned me about. I'm trying to work on it a little bit here and there, but it is going to be a longer road to work on that than our tailoring was on the mage. Alright, panthers are done. Tigers are at 4 out of 10. Let's head back into the more tiger-populated area, along with everybody else. I don't know what it is about Stranglethorn, but I never really get sick of it. It has parts that are challenging, but as far as like the ambience, the music, I never get sick of it. I'm never thinking to myself, like, how can I avoid Stranglethorn? Maybe it's just like, it's the Goldilocks zone. It's like the mid-level of leveling. You know, you're not at like a super high level where levels are coming really slow. You're not at a super low level. It's like a good Goldilocks zone. Just a nice big mid-level zone. You spend a lot of time here, but you get to leave and come back and leave and come back a few times. The enemy types are pretty varied with all the different wildlife. Fight trolls, ogres, humans in our case. Lots of stuff going on. These tigers are non-existent. They're just gone. They've been deleted from the game. Yeah, this is a little bit rough. I don't know if I've ever seen the tiger population quite as decimated as this. These guys could really use a faster respawn rate. I don't see a bunch of people around right now. Maybe that means that everyone got what they needed and they've moved on, and when things respawn we'll be able to get a bunch all at once. I hope that's what it means. So yeah, the bodies are all still on the ground. Even all the way over here. Okay then. Yeah, it's not looking good. It really, really is not looking good for us to make like any kind of expedient progress through these quests. Like I said, I'm hoping that it changes once we're on the next chain, but this is brutal. I don't think I've ever seen it like this, where everything is gone, nothing is respawning, there's players everywhere. Yeah, this is kind of a reason why like dungeon grinding might not be an awful idea. I love dungeons. It gets a little tedious when dungeons are all that you do, though. I've definitely leveled characters that way in the past, in the distant past, where all we would do would be to queue up and do dungeons. But it gets tedious. It really does if that's all you're doing. And then if you do that for a long time and you want to stop doing dungeons, you kind of can find yourself like not really knowing where you should quest. Depending on what level you stop at, you may or may not be able to jump into a new zone. So yeah, we're gonna try to stick this out. Part of my mind is telling me that I have a bunch more items I need to get off of Herod in the Scarlet Monastery Armory, though. And at least I know those enemies are going to be spawned every time I go in. But I've kind of decided that I want to try to get this character to at least 68 before Wrath fully releases. I want to have the option to bring her into Northrend if I want. I don't want to be sitting there with like a level 64 character on launch night. kind of being forced to do one thing or another. I want to have my options open. And that means that I do want to push on this character and see if we can get there. I think that we can. Obviously, we wasted like 5 days or 4 days on the Blood Elf, so that didn't help anything. But ultimately, I wasn't going to be able to stick it out on the Blood Elf. If I had kept playing the Blood Elf, there would have been a point where like I kind of trailed off. I was not going to have a successful fresh start run on that character. And in my mind, I'm just glad I acted on it when I did, because in the past when I felt that way about characters, I've dragged them out a little bit longer and didn't really have time to do that for this, so glad to be where we're at now, but I do understand that we did lose some progress. That's gonna make our goal a little bit more challenging. I feel like the progress we've been making is pretty good. We have 2 full weeks and a couple days. I feel like with as much as I play, that's enough time. If it's not enough time, then yeah, that's bad. Because I play about 3 hours a day. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, but on average at least 3 hours a day. Which I think is as much as any person probably should play in a day. There are those days when you just have a bunch of time and you just want to go for like 6 hours.
What can I do for you?
And that's okay. As long as it's not every day.
Light bless you.
Hello. See you around.
Okay. Let's see. You're a vendor. That's amazing. Now, I do need help with my inventory. Please take these things off of me. We have a bunch of gear we can't equip until 37. That's going to be awesome once we can. Tiger meat I don't need. Okay.
Safe travels.
So now, let's head over here. We also need to get our first Raptor quest done as well. Of course, now that we are done with the quest, there are tons of young tigers, and they are attacking us. And now we're running into the same issue with this quest, which is that it looks like everyone has just come through here moments ahead of us, killed every single thing, and just left the area a desolate wasteland. Sure, let's do it this way. I mean, I hope you guys are, like, doing this kill quest. Yep, a lot of them are done. 5, 9, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be fruitful. I'll stay in the group till it doesn't exist anymore, and then we'll move on. This is crazy. Roving bands of animal murderers have come through here, and they've killed everything. There's not even any raptors. There's one. We're gonna get so spread out that we're not gonna be sharing, like, kills or anything. I don't really know how useful this is gonna be, ultimately. I don't really care, though. I'll just hang out in this group, and we'll take whatever kills we get from these guys. Which may not be any. I don't know. Yeah, they're all over the place. I don't think this is really going to help us. They must have been fighting one while we were, like, still in the group. That's fine, I'll take it. I don't think it's gonna help us long term. They're really spread out. I don't wanna focus on trying to be around other people, like be near them in proximity to get the credit. I just want to focus on searching and I'm fighting and not really have to worry about where other people are at. It's fine when like you can do that kind of stuff if like you have a cohesive group that's kind of moving together. Maybe you're on comms. But like this, it's better for me just to try to do this on my own a little bit. See what we can get done. But yeah, it's looking a little rough. It really is. I don't want to do a million runs of Scarlet Monastery, but I will. I have to. If we do a million runs, then we'll probably get all the loot that we need. Take that loot into Uldaman, do a million runs of that. For me, after Uldaman is when that kind of runs out. Like, I don't know what else we're going to farm after Uldaman. Nothing really too farmable in my mind. It's a weekend too, it's a Sunday, so the times that I typically play, like weekday mornings and early afternoons, I don't think it's going to be quite like this. I don't think it's going to be quite like this. It'll still probably be a little bit like this. Because this is just kind of how it is now. Everybody everywhere fighting them in all the corners of the land. Oh, you ass. You knew what I was doing. You saw me going for it. Yeah, we're gonna have to get, like, tricky and vicious to get any of these guys. It creates, like, negative emotions when you have to compete with other players this way. But it is what it is. It's definitely not gonna last forever. Oh, they're opposing factions, so that's good. It's okay for us to have competitive feelings against the opposite faction. It's definitely that fits into the world, so I stand by it. It marks like there's a bunch that can spawn down here, but I don't really believe it. I haven't really ever seen it. And I don't really believe it. Now these are trolls down here. I don't have any of the troll quests yet. Apparently I can't get up here. I refuse to accept that. But apparently that's life. I can't get up here. I have to come over here. And it's a good thing we did. Oh boy. Okay. So, kind of learned that I guess weekends are a good time just to do dungeons. That's really what it seems like. Am I too stubborn to switch tracks here? I'd like to at least get these quests done, these initial ones. Having Blessing of Strength up might help. But let's face it, our biggest problem right now is not dealing damage, it's finding things to deal damage to. I love seeing people just like literally camped out. Literally just having to camp out, looking for spawns, trying to track them down, trying to get lucky. We just missed that one by seconds. Panthers were doing okay on we're not getting any tigers. We've gotten 4 raptors, so that's not awful. It's basically the only time we can get them is when we happen upon them while they are respawning back into the world. Well, we had to kill a bunch of the young ones to do it, which is unfortunate, but got it done. If only our hands would stop glowing, it would be like not busting my screenshot here. There we go. That's pretty iconic for Stranglethorn. And look, we hung out here for a minute, and we got rewarded for it. And thanks to those couple of pulls, that'll be the last raptor that we need at least. Now, if only we could find a boatload of tigers, we would be in good shape. Well, that was a full loop, guys, and we didn't get a single tag on that loop. That's very painful. It's painful. It's just pain at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know about this. It feels like the stuff here could respawn about 10 times faster than it is, and that probably would not be fast enough still. And I'm actually getting sick of the sound of the horse's hooves running around in circles. So there's that. Hanging out in one place, probably not very ideal either. Probably not a good... Oh, look at that. Somebody ran right past him, didn't see him. Maybe hanging out in one place is preferable, because running around gets, like, nauseating, basically. We'll mount up in case we, like, see anything in the distance. We can move around a little bit. But yeah, I feel like sometimes staying put is the thing to do. In this case, maybe not. Yeah, see, this isn't working any better. It's like we can stay in the same place. People who are moving are getting those lucky spawns and just tagging them before we even have a chance to move. In this situation, guys, I really don't know what the best play is. Look at this, we lost this one. I feel like I'm just gonna get frustrated doing this. I feel like I'm gonna get frustrated doing this. Yeah. Okay. I don't really want to do any more Scarlet Monastery right now. So, well, let's do this. Let's go turn this quest in. The one that we have for Panthers. Or for, it was not Panthers. It's Raptors. We can't even get this yet. We need 25. I'm at like 22. 21. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm really torn here. Very torn. Part of me wants to leave. Part of me wants to leave, and my Hearthstone is still set in South Shore. We could definitely just go to the Alterac Mountains and work on stuff there. I highly doubt it's going to be as farmed out as Stranglethorn is.
Off with you.
We don't have any green quests to do right here, right now. Green quest down in Booty Bay. Yes, level 32. Investigate the camp. I just need to be able to keep making progress, though. I'm gonna try Stranglethorn tomorrow morning, which will be Monday morning. I don't go to the gym tomorrow, so I'll be able to get on pretty early. And I'll try Stranglethorn again then, when there's just gonna be less. There's gonna be less people. No matter how many people there are, it's gonna be less people than on a Sunday afternoon. So I say that, and then I boot up here, and there's more people than I've ever seen in South Shore before in my life. So yeah, awesome, good times. Let's do we want to hunt Yeti? I didn't grab a Hillman cloak, so I'm not too excited to do that. Because we can't complete it until we go to the auction house. Let's go get the knucklebones off of off these guys. Is this gonna lead me up? I don't know what road connects to what. Like, it's all very confusing to me, this map. I think that's the same road. Yeah, let's go check out the situation in Alterac. That could be better. I'm not sure what's happening here. I guess, yeah, we were in queue for, I would do a run of Razorfen Downs, I guess. If we got a summon out there, I would do it. I'm not running out there, so that's it. There it is. I am not making the run. But if we got a summon in the next like 15 minutes or so, I would definitely do the dungeon. But it would probably need to be in the next 15 minutes to start it. For me to be like very interested in doing that. Let's take a depressing look at where everyone's at. Okay, Booty Bay is not a good place. You can get the ratchet from Booty Bay. The stockpile, I don't know where that is. Stranglethorn Vale. Again, you can get the ratchet from Booty Bay. A human priest who is here in this zone with us, so that's also not very helpful. I'm hoping the people who are in Stranglethorn can get down to Booty Bay over to Ratchet pretty quickly and get us summoned over there. So we are not going to be doing that. We are going to be up here apparently with just everybody else. There is no place safe. There is no place left to solo in this game anymore. We are just surrounded by players trying to get the same shit done that we are. Yetis, we can fight the Yetis up here. I have no interest in fighting Yetis up here. Where do I have to go to get to the ogres? Alright, looks like we have to go this way? This is not looking like the way to go either. Okay, we snuck right by there. Yep, I'm fine with that. Level 39, you know what? I'm fine with that too. Let's do it. I guess if I went into my group tab, I could actually see, you know, group chat would be good. Nice little piece of leather there for like a caster druid. Hey, we got an item finally. Probably a good time to go back to opening with our taunt and then exorcism to deal that additional damage before they get in our face. This guy was only level 37, so actually this was better. Better than 39. Oh, you're gonna frostbolt us. We missed our interrupt. Perfect, perfect. Oh, we're out of mana too, even better. Probably gonna end up doing a lay on hands here. Let's just go ahead and do it. Gives us a little bit of mana back. And on that note, let's go ahead and drink. We did get a new rank of Consecrate. That's probably why we're blowing through so much mana. Definitely trying to target the mages is the way to go. There's level 36. I don't have the money to train any more skills right now, so I'm not going back to do that because that's not going to get us anywhere. Put another point into vengeance. I don't really need you or know who you are or what you want, but you're a named guy and we're gonna kill you. We're gonna do Divine Protection because you seem to be hitting like a little bit of a truck. And there we go, that's a quest completed. See how we came here and we were able to actually complete a quest without running in circles looking for mobs to fight? That's the way that I want to quest. Yeah, I just like having stuff to fight. When you're in an area where there's so many players that you really can't even find the enemies that you need for the quest, I'm not really into that. If it's a low drop rate, that's fine. But when it's just running around in circles like an idiot, I'm not down for that. I don't know how much progress we'll be able to make, but we can head over here and look for the signet rings off of the impossible nobles. I would like these guys to drop off of me so I can heal and mount back up. That would be swell. It's like one of the only times we've been dismounted. I'm at the stone and all four of you are on the wrong continent. Pug problems. Pug problems, man. Everybody just wants an easy summon. Go ahead and try shadow bolting us through the wall. Yeah, see how that did not work. Oh, you want to do that again? We can definitely just do this. Yeah. Now you come out here. Go ahead, cast at us some more, I dare you. No? No casting? So we need mages and the head of Nagaz. I don't know where Nagaz is. You were in stealth! You're tricky. You're a tricky one. I was gonna say, there's nobody here, nobody at all. Hard to believe. Would you stop, like, getting behind me? What the hell is this mob doing? That was a really weird movement. It's almost like she was trying to flank me. Guess that was a noble. I'm assuming that dude will come back eventually. I don't really know. How the hell did that get us through the wall? These guys are running so quick. They're running so quick. Why are they running so quick? Can we kill you, please? Thank you. Alright, I need to find this named person. Where's the named person at? Nowhere. Okay. Oh, he's way the hell back there. What in the name of God? Where is this taking us? So the Signet Ring is a different quest than the mages and the head of Nagaz. Huh. And the head of Nagaz, he's all the way back there. The question is, do we have time to get back there and do that? You can take the boat over? This guy's just like trying to get somebody to go. I feel a little bit bad. Granted, we are now probably the furthest person away. So there's not like a ton I can do. Definitely not starting the journey now if there are people hanging out in Booty Bay and stuff. Let's try to get back here and find this guy and get his head. We'll ignore everything else we can along the way. I just hope that's actually his like only spawn point and that he can't spawn just like straight up anywhere. If only I could mine iron. We do need the shadow mages. Maybe I ought to try to grab a couple of these guys. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm gonna run this way. Baron Vardis? That sounds like a guy that we'll need eventually. That got scary for a minute. He turned into a giant skeleton creature. Very unnerving. I thought this was for Kath, he says. Out. You stayed in the group for a long time without knowing what it was for, my man. Like, everyone's heading to the other continent and you don't think that maybe something's up? Yeah, all this iron, I feel so bad right now. Oh, I failed at being a blacksmith. It's quite a blow. I don't really want to pull you out of here. I guess I really don't have a choice. So much iron. So we have to come back here. We'll find iron here when we're ready to actually get iron. Which is not right now. We're gonna have to deal with you. I'm glad even the sentries can be former nobles and have the signet ring. This other guy is getting like too close for my liking. Oh shoot. Just a 323 crit on our taunt. No big deal, right? $315. If we get a summon by 315, I'm gonna do this dungeon. If it takes any longer than that, I'm not gonna really feel like doing it. We do have a quest for the dungeon, so it kind of makes it worth it to get it done, but at the same time, time is money, or in this case, time is leveling. And if we're just waiting, and waiting, we should just keep doing what we're doing. There we go, pull you all the way out. We've made friends. How many friends have we made? A bunch of friends. I don't want all these friends, and we're gonna have to try to ditch them. And we'll just reassess from this direction. You're not, yeah, so you're not gonna come all the way out here. Okay, so what's going on here? Signet rings. He's gonna be in the house, I bet. Seems likely. These guys are level 40. I really don't know how we're gonna come out of this. I see someone else in here though. Oh, he's just killed him. Son of a biscuit. Ugh. Well, that was a waste. I guess we can fight nearby. You can fight people like you. Yeah, I'm not going up there. Nope, nope, nope. So, guess we'll just practice on these level 40 guys out here. It's gonna be a pain because we're never gonna hit them. Maybe we should try to go get the last Shadow Mage we need. And then come back and check on Nagaz. He just disappeared, so... Or his body did. It's a good sign. Let's head this way to the nearest little encampment, and we'll see if we can pull out a Shadow Mage. Yeah, nope. There's definitely no mage here. Definitely no mage here. Let's check the next one. There's no mage here either. The hell? It spawns like one per camp, and we killed them, and now they don't respawn, or what exactly? Yeah, same thing here. Huh. Well, maybe we're not going to accomplish anything up here today. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on exactly. Oh yeah, no, you can just F off. Bye. I have to assume that maybe eventually it'll spawn more mages. I just don't know if I have to kill all of these guys to get like a mage to actually spawn. Like, does someone have to take these guys out for a mage spawn to open up? Or are they just going to drop one into the middle of everybody? Because it seems like everyone there has respawned already. And there's not a mage among them. Somebody has this letter. We're not... Unless our named guy has it, we're probably not getting it. He still hasn't respawned? Are you kidding me? Okay, yeah, this area is just really suffering from just a lack of a respawn rate, essentially. I'll fight another one of you for giggles. Hey, we got all of our signet rings. It's a quest complete. We got so very close to completing both the quest up here, but I don't think we're gonna get it. Not unless a mage just miraculously spawns right next to the named guy. Because I think these are full. Oh no, wait, look, there's one. Okay, let's do this. Well, that sucks. Yeah, we have no way out of this, really. I mean... okay. Yeah, we'll come back here. We need to just come back. I feel like if we turn in the Alterac rings, we might get a quest to kill the other nobles anyway. At least I'm hoping that's what opens that quest line up. So, we'll accept for now. I'm going to end this video here, and I'm going to do an RFD run just as a standalone. Hope you guys don't mind. They should come out the same day, so yeah. Thanks for bearing with me through the horrors of Stranglethorn and the tribulations of the Alterac Mountains. I really do appreciate your guys' support. As always, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you in Razorfen Downs really soon. Bye for now.